personalities of the leopard, what they're doing, it really tells me and think about our culture and something that I can name it very quick. But I haven't done such in a very short time of space. I think about I come back and suddenly think about that, how can I name them? Because the other one was so skittish and the other one was just peering a lot from the mother and stand the ground to look at the camera sometimes and then we're able to take pictures. I decided to name it Induna. You know, in our culture, Induna is a headman that faced with 200, 400 eyes at the same time. That people will be at the Indawa at the meeting and you have to deliver the speech to the people. And all the people, they will look at you. So, but the behavior of the youngster, because we were there being 4 and we can able to look at us at the first time to see the vehicle. Then we decided, oh, this one is more brave. It can stick out. It's got that eager. We can call it Induna headman because of that. You can see it can face with the big beast. I mean, for the first time, never ever see it. The other one, because we went there by afternoon, remember we haven't able to see them, but the next time early in the morning, the next day early in the morning, we get to see both of them. Then I decided to name it Misho, which in English is an early bright early in the morning. Is how you refer Misho. But then, so I decided to call it Misho. I hope this name is going to grow with this leopard, and yeah. I think
Indina and Misho.
Yeah.
Are they both male leopards, or? I
haven't get to see Misho. You know, I don't want to jump the gun, but okay. It looked like I'm not saying both of them. It looked like the young males if I look at them, but I'm not really sure with that. I have to double check again. And I was hoping, because they were located just 4 bags north of our camp, crossing to Bedford's Hook, and I was hoping to go there. Then we can identify the other one. Then we have guarantee exactly which one is a male and which one is a female. But we may say it looked like both of them are males.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Because we have a lot of female leopards in the area, and so maybe a couple of males will just make things very interesting in
that can happen
maybe a year or 2 years time.
Yeah, that can happen. The first litter of that female or both female. The second litter can happen that both of them are males. You know, it's chances of that, but I'm not saying it's really.
We'll see.
We'll see when time goes on.
Hopefully we will find them again soon.
Very soon. She's down west of us, and we're trying since early in the morning to try to go and find out where she might bring the cubs moving into the west. You know, you never know, but still a day tomorrow we're able to try to track it and understand it exactly where they went. Maybe they're down in that area. And the other thing, it's a network on that surrounding. Soon you go into the bush, network is not, it's not there. He has to move out into the other areas. But we'll try to, do our best, because I'm also go out this late afternoon, early in the morning. I also check the tracks where they went, and we're able to follow up on a game draft time.
Is the rain also making it more difficult, making the ground softer or something? Because everybody knows that you like to go off-road and stuff, but haven't seen you do it this much lately. Is it because there weren't any interesting sightings, or because you're a bit more careful now that the ground is so soft, and just make sure you don't get stuck somewhere? Or?
You know, the ground now, to be honest, it become more like a porridge. It's very soft.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure you can hear it, but there's lions in the background.
From a distance. It's very good to have a pair of eyes and ears, 8 of them, 10 of them, because we can talk, other one can hear something else. As I said, when we drive back, that those lions, they might call, they might come close to Gary Waterhole, we might get to pick the audio from there. Yes, it's happening now. It's not far. You can see now they're more towards just western side of Bedford's Hook Dam. Look like they're going to head it more towards our area. We might be lucky seeing them there, never know. But yeah, it's very wet. If you look a lot of roads, it's got a lot of water at the meantime. That can shift the leopard area, because leopard doesn't like water, and the lion doesn't like water. And in an area where it's very, very dry, then they can operate on those surroundings. But I hope soon they will be back into the area. Look like the water itself is trying to disappear slowly.
Okay, it would be nice. Actually, it was a pity that you didn't find the leopard yesterday, because I found it so interesting just to watch it. You saw the tracks of the male leopard going that way. well, you were going actually that way, and said, no, I see the leopard is going that way, but you know, you have a feeling for what he's going to do.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, now, wouldn't that be great if now indeed it is true and actually does find it in that area. It's just like, but yeah, it's amazing. Simon asked you a little bit about tracking earlier. Maybe that's also something that we can come back on in another fireside chat. And what kind of things you look for and think, because that's a topic in itself.
It's really interesting. I'm sure. Well, next, I can a little bit briefing at the moment for short length. At the fireside chat sitting, I was able to bring it up more than we can know what exactly. With tracks, it's very, very easy. You know, it's like if you walk here, you know, all the time. By nature, it's the wind blowing. If the wind blows, if you've been walking here, after an hour, the tracks is start to bury by the dust. And also there's a lot of creatures that move on the ground. For instance, millipede, chameleon, lion ant, lots of things that can be active. So you get to see there's species that almost by nature are active at night, like mouse and so on. They're active at night. If you see the tracks, on top of the tracks, it's another tracks like mouse. You know that exactly the mouse is active at night, the tracks has been there at night. It's not something fresh, you know. It's something that it tells you, and you have to learn that. And also wind, it helps you. If it blows, it will start to bury the information of the tracks. Then you can know that. Although if it's blowing very hard, you can also know that if you can see even the dust blowing and you can able to see tracks by that time, it means that tracks is not old, it's fresh. Yeah. Because if it's old, because the wind is blowing, you should have to bury it and you can't get to see it clear. So it's easy on that way, is how you can know the skills of trackings and getting all these animals. And the other thing, how can you know the tracks is fresh and old without seeing all of this? You look at the tracks itself, if you still see all the details on the tracks, it will tell you that tracks is very fresh. The animal has been there less than 30 minutes. Then it's so easy to follow up and get it. And also, if you track leopard and lions and hyena and so on, or hyena you can't track it. Let's take for cheetah and so on. There's a places that in nature leopard won't go, and you know that in your mind. You can't look at that area. You look at the possibilities where the leopard can move to, because you know that leopard all the time doesn't want to be seen. If it's a thick bushes track, it will go there. You know, it's gonna go there. Let's check there. There it can't go because it tends to be more open. It might be hunting. The way it's moving, it's hunting. If a leopard moves on the road, it tells you that it's not hunting. It's just going. It's going somewhere. Maybe he just want to announce the territory. He just scent mark around the area. Then it's so easy to know. But once it's hunting, it's really different. While it's moving just for sweet, because he would look for an opportunity for a cover, then he will come close to an animal. Although if there's no animal around there, it can happen a grey decker